Alright, we're back with more of Life is Strange Double Exposure. We just talked to Gwen. And now we have to get that manuscript somehow, which I can only assume is going to be...
Oh no, this looks dead. There's no coming back from this. More music I'm not cool enough to know. I will never be as cool as Gwen. Old school. Nice.
Gwen being a vinyl girly feels incredibly on the nose. Okay, so we do have to get a copy of the manuscript, so let's go ahead and we can do here. Sorry for the long wait times. Isaac and Emily are out sick, so we're a little backed up. Wasn't anticipating this big of a lunch rush. 45-minute wait time? I don't need my coffee that badly. Less posting, more serving. Yeah, because our office is locked here, right?
Tossing Gwen out screwed everybody over. So they took her computer, probably going through it right now. If I'm lucky, maybe this Gwen left Sophie's manuscript behind. Gotcha. Reading Sophie's manuscript after all this feels like... I don't know. Being hit by a tidal wave.
Beneath my feet, she lies still in her Sunday clothes. We killed her with our own hands. I mean our lack of hands. I killed her with my voice. I mean my lack of voice. Maya's book was like a child or a tumor or rising beast within her. On the first page, she wrote that she was drowning, and by the time she finished, she was drowned. The drowned always surface, which what isn't spoken still exists. You can chop her up and sell her for parts, but her ghost remains whole. Floating there in the corner of my kitchen, giving me that familiar look. The one that says, unstitch the binding, let the pages fall out, fluttering like birds shot down. The one that says, take him for everything he's got and then some.
Whatever happened with Maya was explosive. Let's see what Yasmin has to say about her. I hope somebody is coming in to water you guys. Preferably someone who doesn't have to break in through an alternate dimension.
Hunter. Alright, looks like people are sending the Gwen Hunter in this timeline. I have some sympathy.
Would you mind closing it behind you, Max?
Oh, living world, not dead world, but living world.
Sorry, Yasmin, but I'll need to interrupt your downtime with some questions. Okay, time for a delicate conversation. Hi, Yasmin.
Maxine, how are you? I was worried after your nosebleed yesterday.
Like I said, I get those all the time.
Still, be careful. Small symptoms can be signs of larger problems. A toothache can mean a heart attack.
I'm gonna try not to think about that too hard. I was hoping we could talk.
Come, sit.
You look like you've won the day. Coffee's that good?
Our ratings are. Kaladin is once again one of the top universities in the country. The coffee is just so-so.
Have you seen Safi today?
No. We're meeting later this afternoon. I can tell her you were looking for her.
I heard about what happened to Dr. Hunter.
Yes.
Would you really fire her?
That depends on the findings of the committee. It's out of my hands now.
Did Safi tell you her book deal was cancelled?
What? No. How was she when she found out?
Not sure, but I bet she was devastated.
Oh, Safia. I'll be sure to talk to her about this.
I wanted to ask you about something. Have you heard of a student named Maya Okada?
Of course. She took her own life. 4 years ago. A horrible tragedy.
I think Safi's book was cancelled because it was about Maya.
Impossible. Safia didn't even know Maya.
Did Yasmin just lie to me? Do I call her out? She'll be pissed, but I can cut straight to the point. Or should I go along with it and see what narrative she's trying to spin?
Interesting. I'm more curious to see what would happen if we go along with it, because if we call her out, that probably would get her on our bad side. We probably don't need to make enemies in this living world, so yeah, let's just go along with it.
Of course. I don't know why I thought they knew each other. It's just...
What?
There's this rumor that something happened with Maya before she died.
I don't want to speak ill of the dead, but Ms. Okada appears to have caused herself a great deal of pain.
So, she had a bad reputation. No wonder you didn't want her and Safi associated with each other.
Exactly. Strange. I really thought Vin's statement closed the matter.
Shady cow skull throwing Vin is involved?
Enough ancient history. I have a favor to ask. Safia's been distant lately. Could you keep an eye on her for me?
I don't know if I feel comfortable doing that.
I'm not asking you to spy. Just let me know how she's doing from time to time.
Yeah. Sure. I'll look out for her.
Thank you, Maxine. Oh, the time. Let's do lunch again. Somewhere with more atmosphere than the other place.
That was odd. What did she mean by Vin's statement? Maybe I'd better talk to Vin myself.
Hey Moses, sorry to bug you, but I had a question about Vin Lang and Maya Okada. Sure, what's up? Do you know if Vin put out a statement after Maya's death? I didn't see it at the time since I wasn't at Caledon yet, but Safi shared it with me once. Hang on. He said, Maya was an incredibly talented writer, but she also had mental health problems. We tried to get her the help she needed, but that didn't work. If we'd known it was as bad as it was, we would have done more. Does that help? It does. Moses, you are a gem. Yasmin flat out lied about Sophie knowing Maya. Something's going on here.
He's probably in the admin building.
Hey, sport. We're just gonna walk past me without saying hello?
Sport?
Yeah. I'm trying out middle-aged white dad slang nowadays. Is it working?
Sure. What are you doing on campus?
Just going on a coffee run?
But your coffee's better at the Turtle. This one tastes like ass.
Enough about me. What are you doing here?
I work here.
No. I mean, I just saw you talking to President Fayyad. What were you talking about?
Oh, just, work stuff? Why?
Just curious. I didn't realize you two hung out.
I don't know that we hang out, but she's my boss, Sophie's mom. We're bound to run into each other, you know?
Is this about Sophie?
I mean, yeah, we talked about Sophie.
You know you can talk to me about anything, right?
Yeah, of course. Maybe I'll tell you when I'm ready.
Sure thing. Well, I'll leave you to it then. See you around.
See you, Amanda.
Wait, why is this Amanda shady in this living world?
He's probably in the admin building.
Heck? What was with that, Amanda? I am genuinely curious. I mean, yeah, that was weird behavior for Amanda, to be honest. She just so happens to be right there. Was she eavesdropping? I don't even know what's going on anymore. That's a crazy thing.
I didn't realize I needed cryptid erotica until just now. I don't know this Vin as well, but let's see what I can do. Hey, Vin.
Yasmin's out right now. Sorry to disappoint. Unless you're here for me. In which case, I'll do my best to be of service.
Do you talk like this to everyone who comes near Yasmin's office?
I've never met a pissed off board member I can't defang with a little eyebrow action.
How long have you worked in the president's office?
Right after graduation. The summer stock festivals wept because they couldn't have me, but Kahuna needed me right away.
I thought you might have worked here when you were still a student. You know, back when Maya Okada went here.
Wow. You know Maya's name. Am I supposed to collapse under the weight of that revelation?
You're supposed to talk to me like a human being about what happened with her.
What do you need me for, Super Sleuth? You're obviously capable of digging up ancient gossip on your own. Now, if you'll excuse me, Gwen's hearing completely scrambled Kahuna's schedule.
No casual chats about Maya. Noted.
Speak to Dead World Diamond in the admin building. I wonder if anybody else has seen Max disappear like that, like Moses was able to. It would not surprise me at this
Wanted to
point.
talk to you about Abraxas and who should be leading it.
Don't mind us, Max. We were just finishing up.
Vin, Abraxas needs new blood.
You mean you need another line on your resume?
Hold up, can we talk? I just want to ask you about Maya.
Please. I can't handle the both of you. Trying to exploit my weak spots.
Did I just witness a failed crown snatching?
You gotta seize the opportunities when you can. And hey, it almost worked. Speaking of which, what's the deal with Maya? Isn't she the undergrad who died a while ago?
That's her? Why, do you know anything?
Just that Vin looks like he bit into a lemon anytime someone says her name.
So Maya makes Vin uncomfortable, huh? Let's find out why.
There's gonna be a debate at the beginning of next semester. A special little pissing match for Vin and me. Vin usually runs for Abraxas president unopposed. But if I had the right piece of dirt, I bet I could make him step down.
If I give her something juicy and then go to the other timeline, maybe I can listen in on Diamond confronting Vin? Vin gave a public statement about Maya, and I think Yasmin had something to do with it.
Like Yasmin asked him to give the statement?
That's the vibe I got. Do with it what you will.
I don't get it. Were Maya and Vin friends or something?
I'm not sure, but they definitely knew each other.
And Vin gave a statement about her death. What a pompous little piece of shit.
Whatever he did, now's your chance to squeeze it out of him.
Damn. Okay, Machiavelli.
Can you do me a favor? Wait until I get out of here to bring this up with him.
You got it. I won't jeopardize your getaway.
Olsen Living World to investigate
This
Dead World
Vin's
Vin.
not going to tell me anything. Maybe the other one has looser lips. If I'm going to listen in on this conversation, I need to cross to the other side.
Update. I thought I hit a wall in the Alderman mystery, but then I got a single ping for the name Alderman in the Lakeport area. There's a bizarre report from 40 or so years ago about a widow named Mrs. Marjorie Alderman, who'd be in her late 60s now. I'm still reading through it, and I'll reach out soon once I made sense of it. Alright, let me know what you
Would
find out, and
Alderman's
be
mother
careful.
know what happened to her son?
Believe me, after what we saw up there, I will. And be careful.
Oh, shit. Do I have to go to Abraxas meetings now? This is why I never did extracurriculars.
Salutations, Max, and congratulations on solving our devious puzzle box. Allow me to among the first welcome you into the illustrious and exclusive Abraxas Society. Cool or whatever, I guess. Ironic detachment, you'll fit in perfectly. I've lost 2 talented students now, both young women who are highly gifted and bold. I don't know what to make of that beyond I should have done more. The other student you mean was Maya, right? She was in my intro class and impressive as hell from day one. I still think of her frequently. Wish I could have met Maya. She seems like such a real one. Dropping a new episode of Get a Clue in 2 days that digs deeper into the Safi Llewellyn Fayad case and explores the death of Maya Okada, Safi's former classmate who also passed away at Caledon. Can't wait to listen. Please be respectful to former students who have passed. I am so sorry for your loss, President Fayad. I mean that 100%. This is my way of being respectful. Their stories deserve more attention. I see. Amanda was on campus today, and it was weird. Amanda said she came to Caledon for coffee and seemed weirdly dodgy when I asked questions about it. Diamond noticed Finn's reaction whenever Maya is mentioned. The question we both want to know is why. Alright, we'll hop back in here. Oops, I accident. Moved my mouse a bit too much.
That's my cue to get out of here.
Can you let a man make a stale cup of coffee in peace?
No. Because here's the thing. I didn't want to bring this up before, but I know about the statement you made. About Maya. Yasmin asked you to give that statement, didn't she?
That's an extremely fucked up thing to bring up.
Nobody expects the head of Abraxas to be Mother Teresa, but they shouldn't be covering up details about someone's death.
Alright, fine. You wanna know what happened? After Maya died, Yasmin told me that if I stated on the record that Maya was troubled, she'd give me the job as her assistant.
Holy.
Why would anyone want to hear about what you had to say about Maya?
I don't know, Dinah, maybe because we were fucking friends? We met in one of Colmenaro's fiction classes and clicked.
And you said that shit about her?
Shut up! You wanted a performance and now you're gonna kill her. I grew up without any money, okay? Most kids at Caledon don't get what that's like. And I'm not fucking stupid, okay? I'm not gonna make it as an actor. So yes, Yasmin promised me a stable, respectable job, health insurance. And I took it. And I cared about Maya. And it was a horrible thing to do, and I've regretted it ever since.
That's... I don't have to bring that up in the debate.
There's not gonna be a debate. I'm dropping out of the race.
You're just gonna let me be the head of Abraxas? Like that?
It doesn't feel very good in the end, does it?
Vin met Maya in Lucas's class. And he also knows something about the cow skull through Sophie's windshield, which conveniently made Lucas look guilty. If I can pressure the other Vin, maybe he'll tell me what the hell is going on here.
Speak to Living World Vin about Maya.
I know you're busy. Give me just a minute of your time.
This better be worth it.
Yasmin gave you this job as a favor, didn't she? For talking to a reporter who was writing about Maya's death?
Didn't your parents ever teach you to not bring up people's dead friends for no reason?
There is a reason. I promise.
Please, enlighten me.
It might not make a lot of sense, but I'm trying to help someone. And that means learning about Maya.
Maya's been dead for years now. She can't help you or anyone else.
Just go with me for a second, okay?
All right.
You said in your statement that Maya was troubled. But that wasn't true, was it? Vin, what really happened?
Ask Lucas Colmenero. It all started in his class. He has Maya's blood on his hands.
You're not saying Lucas...
Killed her? Not literally, but... The man deserves every misfortune that befalls him.
Like, for example, if Safi suspected him of tossing a cow skull through her windshield?
No more free secrets. I have a reputation to protect.
I guess I could reveal one of the other secrets I know. You and Safi had a thing, didn't you?
One, information I already know isn't exactly thrilling. Two, I'm dying to know how you figured that one out. Because I'm confident it wasn't Safi.
I saw a photo on your phone.
Remind me not to underestimate you.
Alright. So was the cow skull you, or not?
Yes.
So, why?
I mean, you've seen a pissed off Safi before. She's like a force of nature. When I heard her book got squashed, I seized an opportunity to aim her at a deserving target.
So you were, what, protecting Gwen?
That's as much as you get. And now I really do have to get back to work. But, Caulfield, whatever the real reason is for you digging up old history, be respectful to Maya. She suffered enough while she was alive.
Okay.
Max, don't need to knock. My door's always open. Come on in. I want to show you something.
Good for her.
Whoever it was that tipped me in THC gummies last night, are you single? I feel like we got a good thing going here. Your THC fairy godmother probably doesn't remember last night, let's be real. You're ruining my fantasy. Sorry. To my rock, my light, and my favorite drinking buddy, Claudia. Thank you for being my wife. Without you, I'd probably still be crying alone in a bar in Kansas. Now look who's crying. It's me. Love you, babe. Love you too. If you're available, Max, I've required an extra ticket to the Burlington Expo. To clarify, this is strictly an invitation from a colleague. I have no interest in you outside of that. Sorry, I'm swamped at the moment. How about I bring you back a tote?
Lucas must be really grateful if he deigns to be this nice to me.
Sure, I guess. Diamond got Vin to confess. Yasmin put him up to line about Maya in return for his job, but there's more to this. Yasmin was definitely lying about Safi and Maya knowing each other. Why would she deny a friendship that was clearly important to Safi? The statement Vin put out about after Maya's death blamed her mental health struggles. That would have pissed Safi off. Oh, holy shit. Vin issued the statement at Yasmin's urging to secure his position as her assistant. Yasmin had Vin do a PR spin on Maya's death. That was worth enough for her to land him a job. So what was he covering for?
Looks like someone had a party foul.
What? Oh, it's just coffee. I'm a little preoccupied.
I like how we texted Lucas when he was just right there.
With Araucaria forests? They're all over southern Chile.
I'm not. They look beautiful, though.
Well, next time the Wanderlust hits you.
I don't recognize the name.
Oh, that. A fan sent it to me. He's quite famous, actually. Do you follow much football?
Not really. Aw, cute.
My son gave that to me a few years ago. I just dug it out of storage.
What can I get you to tell me about Maya? What did you want to show me?
Take a look at that.
This is actually a really cool shot. I hope Robbie's doing okay. A pen so fancy I'd be nervous to write with it. Looks like Lucas has been having some late nights. A movie? Holy shit. Now I don't have to read the rest of the book.
Lucas, I've got some great news for you. Olympus Mons Pictures is interested in film rights for Wilder Beasts and These. I'll call you with more details and next steps, so keep an eye out. Underpaid author wrangler, Samuel.
Holy shit. He actually did it. Did I make the right choice? Should I have told Safi about this?
It's a temporary one. I bought myself 2 weeks to find some solid evidence. I know you may not be thrilled. Safi's your friend. But it's giving me a lot of peace of mind, so thank you.
You don't have to thank me. It was none of my business. Shouldn't have been looking through your stuff in the first place.
I don't disagree. But no harm done. But I'm sure that's not why you came to my office. How can I help you, Max?
I don't mean to pry, but I couldn't help seeing that email from your agent.
Oh, no worries. It's an incredible feeling. Getting chosen for the big screen. About time, right? Just don't tell people yet. Okay, Max? These sorts of things, they have to be announced properly. I'm thinking at Krampus.
Krampus?
Probably. I have a call with my agent later. I'll get the details then.
How's Robbie doing?
Still angry with me, but we're making progress. I canceled a few things to go to his taekwondo match. I think it made him happy.
Why aren't you at that Burlington book event?
The book expo? I pulled out. Didn't seem important, what with everything happening to Robbie and all this.
I was wondering, what can you tell me about Maya Okada?
Why do you ask?
I don't really know much about her, but I heard she was your student. I'm just curious is all.
What happened to Maya was a tragedy. A tragedy I really don't like to talk about. So I'm afraid you'll have to whet your curiosity somewhere else. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a phone call to take with my agent, so if you could see yourself out.
Sure.
Find information about Maya in Dead World Lucas's office. Okay.
Well, that was a bust. Won't be able to snoop around in here either. This school's success means a lot to Yasmin.
Time to go back to Dead World then.
No, Lucas. Sounds like a great time to take a look around inside. This is it. Let's see what he's hiding.
Okay, nothing yet here. I like how his
All
office
right,
isn't locked either.
Let's see what I can find about Maya.
I keep seeing posts about people breaking into the crime scene. Good fucking luck having fun being traumatized for the rest of your life. Let me apologize in advance for behaving like a hall monitor. But do you need help? Thanks, Dr. Hunter. I'm fine. I'm just being dramatic. Please don't hesitate to reach out if the time comes. And not just to me. Caledon's mental health resources aren't as robust as I'd like, but they do exist.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here.
The official report was that Marjorie Alderman was diagnosed with severe abdominal pains, a psychosomatic response to overwhelming grief stemming from the death of her husband. Jesus. I know. Detective Vince Alderman was never born and never existed, but the residue remains at the margins. The scientist in me is curious about how of it all, but the black guy in a horror movie in me says it's better to leave this particular thread alone, and the ladder went out. That's probably the best course of action, and thank you, Moses, for everything. It's science, I had to check. Just
If
wish we could...
Alderman never existed, how the hell do Moses and I remember him?
It's science, I had to check. Just wish we could tell Safi about this wild shit. So do I. We need to figure this out before what happened to him happens to someone we care about it.
World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly. Surely there's something good in here. Looks like a fun read. I didn't know Lucas did fun. Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
Or another Polaroid.
How'd they get in here? Jesus, some of these items are priceless. I've got a lot on my plate. I don't need this right now. Where the hell's Yasmin? Where's security?
First Gwen's slashed tires, now Lucas's office? What's going on in this timeline? The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books. Pretentious, shiny, and probably hasn't typed a word in years. Kinda like Lucas. Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. Do you have something for me, Mr. Filing Cabinet? These folders are all from this year. I doubt I'll find anything about Maya. That's a lot of junk. But maybe what I need is somewhere in there.
What is this one?
Well, this at least confirms Maya took his class. M.O. That could definitely be Maya Okada. I didn't realize just how much Lucas's book has resonated with people. Yasmin did one of these? Maybe he reads it for the articles. Whoa, why were Lucas and Maya meeting so much? This can't be a repeat of what happened at my high school. One time was far too many.
Oh, indeed. I hope not.
Of course, Lucas is the type of asshole that makes you buy his own book for class.
Or is that all we... Okay, looks like that's all we need to look for.
Poor devil. Banished to the hell from whence he came.
We're not done yet in here? Where else will we find information?
Don't think I've ever seen this sort of tree in the wild. The Shoals Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
Oh, maybe I didn't look at everything. Well, no, I can't get that information again. What else do I have to look up here?
Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly. World's okayest dad. Might be the first time Lucas didn't oversell himself. Guess normal drip just doesn't cut it for Professor Colmenero.
What the heck else am I supposed to be looking for? Let me try something here real quick.
Loretta's a hard worker. I'll give her that. I just wish she'd use her powers for good. I'm not going to be able to snoop around with Lucas in there.
Hey, Loretta. Oh, hi, Miss Caulfield. How are you?
Are you working on your podcast?
Yeah. I'm researching this really fascinating string of killings in West Germany in the late 80s. See, there was this hospital... You'll have to tune in if you want to hear the rest.
I'll be sure to. Anyway, catch you later, Loretta.
Okay, go back to Dead World then. Like, what the heck am I... Did I really miss something in that, like, folder section? What the heck am I missing here? I looked at everything.
That's probably his ex-wife. They look really happy here. Seems like at least one student remembers Lucas fondly. The Scholes Award for Literary Excellence. They're handing out typewriters now for writing books.
What the heck am I supposed to be looking for here? Hold on, let me try something here.
I have to talk to Lucas. Now.
Okay, yeah, let me reload this.
What did you do to Maya, Lucas?
Okay, I already read that stuff. Okay, let me just go ahead and call it for this part, and I will resume in the next. Looks like I have to go through the same stuff again, but we can do just that.